Welcome to GOODWorks WNC. I'm Michael Truffin. We're here at Travinia Italian Kitchen, located in Biltmore Park Town Square. This segment is sponsored by Cisco Pilates, and we're here with Robin Leonard, board member and coach for Girls on the Run WNC. Welcome, Robin. We're glad you're here.
Thank you. We're so glad to be here.
So tell us about yourself and how you got involved with Girls on the Run.
Absolutely. So I've been volunteering with Girls on the Run since 2013. I first became involved as a volunteer at the Asheville-Biltmore Marathon in March of 2013. And I signed up to volunteer at this particular race because I had two friends who were doing their first marathon and wanted to be there to witness and support what they were doing. And I found that Girls on the Run had a water station that enabled me to be right on the course. So I signed up. And so that day I arrived, and it was sub-freezing temperatures. I got there at 5:30 in the morning and then was there for about 9+ hours, cheering on runners in the cold, squeezing the cups of water to get the ice off the top, and doing a lot of exercises to stay warm. And I was so impressed by the unwavering enthusiasm and positive attitudes of the Girls on the Run staff member who's volunteering that day and their volunteers that I thought, I just have to be involved with this organization. And so I continued to stay involved with some of their upcoming events, and specifically with their 5K run that happens twice a year. And this is the culmination of their programs for their girls, and is a really fun way to work with the organization. And then shortly after that became a coach with Girls on the Run, and then in January joined their board member and work on their fundraising committee.
I guess it's safe to say you're committed. So what is Girls on the Run?
Absolutely, it's a wonderful question. Girls on the Run is a physical activity-based positive youth development program that serves girls in 3rd through 8th grade. We combine skill-building programs with a running curriculum. Girls come twice a week to an after-school program and meet in small teams and follow a curriculum that is administered by trained Girls on the Run coaches. Our curriculum covers everything that helps girls kind of explore themselves, explore positive interactions with peers and adults, and looks at kind of their role in the world at large. And over the course of the program, they develop more competence, confidence, strength of character, positive interactions, as I mentioned, with peers and with adults, and also contribute to their communities through a service project. And the end of the program culminates in a 5K run that brings together teams from across the region, which some years has included 700 girls plus their families as a final kind of hurrah for their program.
So stop the presses. Tell me about the run day of 700 girls who've been to this program. Tell me about it.
Absolutely. It is one of the most fantastic and magical ways to experience the Girls on the Run program. This year it will be held at the Asheville Outlets on Sunday, December 4th, and we'll have teams coming from 11 different counties who will be finishing their 10-12 week program with this final 5K. And the energy of that day is truly inspirational, and was probably one of the other things outside working on that first marathon that solidified my love and appreciation for this organization.
So you're a volunteer coach at elementary school. What's that like?
Absolutely. So I'm going into my 4th season of volunteering at Vance Elementary School, which is located in West Asheville. And every week I work with just an amazing crew of volunteer coaches that teach a program that includes lessons on everything from like stopping and taking a breather, to learning about positive self-talk, to learning how to be a stand-byer instead of a bystander, to violence and bullies, and a whole bunch of other things that help the girls really learn about themselves and gain more confidence. And I leave each day realizing that I've probably learned just as much as the girls, and feel so inspired that these girls are going on to be more confident in their future pursuits. And I can't tell you how many times I've had my friends tell me, I wish that I had done Girls on the Run when I was a kid, and I wish that program had been there. So I'm really grateful that we have a program like this to offer our girls, and I'm really excited that I get to experience it firsthand as a coach.
So I suspect it really makes a difference to these girls. I mean, tell me down to the individual level, what transformation do you see?
Absolutely. We see girls gaining confidence. We see girls who come in barely having run at all to running 5K, which is 3.1 miles. We see girls who are shy, and especially if they're new to the community, start forming new friendships and becoming more comfortable in their bodies and with their interactions, both with peers and adults. We've just seen some pretty amazing transformations of these girls in a very short period of time. And many girls also come back to do repeat seasons.
So aside from coaching, are there other ways to get involved? I mean, people can be coaches, I guess, but there's also other ways. How can people get involved?
Absolutely. So of course, one way is to become a coach. And we take on coaches both in the fall and the spring. And you don't have to be a runner to be a coach. We take coaches of all abilities so long as they love working with girls and also enjoy physical activities. And it's a pretty simple process, and then we provide lots of in-person training and support through our database of coach resources to help coaches feel successful and competent in their role. And so in addition to coaching, which it's probably been one of my favorite things to do, you can also be part of our Soulmate program, and that's Soul, S-O-L-E, mates, like your shoe. And that's our fundraising program that works with adults who are interested in raising money for Girls on the Run. And they can choose an athletic event of their choice. So it can be anything from a 5K to a triathlon to a marathon. And they set their fundraising goal, and Girls on the Run staff helps that individual fundraise and meet that goal. I've been a Soulmate fundraiser twice and did it for my very first marathon a couple years ago, and then for a second marathon actually at the Asheville Biltmore Marathon. Fortunately, the weather was a lot better. And I'm going to be doing it again this December for a 50-mile race, which I'm excited for. I'm pretty nervous for, but I'm really excited to be able to give back in that way. And so in addition to being a coach and to helping raise money, for folks who are interested in more of a leadership opportunity, we of course take on new board members. So it's a great way to be part of kind of the decision-making process for the organization. And finally, and not last but not least, we love working with partners to support our programs through sponsorships and in-kind contributions, and are very grateful for the way that a lot of our local businesses support our programs. And so if folks are interested, they can contact the Girls on the Run organization, visit our website at girlsontherun.org or GOTR WNC.org to find out how to get in touch with us and look under ways to get involved.
So I'm so sad you're so low-key about your love for Girls on the Run. Let me ask you a question. Can guys get involved?
Absolutely. We actually have a board member who just signed up who's a father of a former program participant, and he was so taken with the program and the experience his daughter had that he decided he really wanted to engage on that higher level. We've also had male coaches, and we also have people get involved in our 5K event as volunteers, which is definitely both men and women, and as community runners. So we see a lot of people joining that celebratory 5K just to be part of the running pack. So it's definitely an opportunity for people of all ages, men and women, girls and boys, to get involved.
Robin, thanks for being such a light for Girls on the Run. I mean, again, you're a bright light for the organization.
Thank you.
It's great. Again, thank you. And thanks to Cisco Pilates for being our sponsor. We're here to Travinia Italian Kitchen, and GoodWorks is presented by Crunch Media. Thank you.